You're at Late Rant, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus pages want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Gypsy, who says, rant about Wizzrobe being the first Captin Falcon to win a Melee Major since 2005. God damn. I gotta say, it's always exciting to hear news coming out of the Smash community. I don't really follow it. I don't follow any esports stuff. I never know when events are going on or anything like that. I just kind of hear about something happened. But it's crazy that, you know, there is still new things happening in the game. That, like, when I first took an interest in Smash, competitive Smash, like when I first heard about it from my friend who was, you know, following the scene, it seemed like everything was trending towards Fox. Like, we were in a period where when players would play with other characters, they always had to have Fox as a number 2. Like, I remember one of the first tournaments I watched, Armada, I think it was Armada versus Hungrybox at the end, and Armada had been using Peach while Hungrybox was using Jigglypuff. And when Hungrybox was doing better, Armada switched to Fox and won. And it was a really, like, kind of sad occasion to see that, you know, instead of this awesome Peach Jigglypuff final, you know, to prove the superiority of these non-Fox characters, it ended up being Fox who won. And it felt like things were going to keep trending that way because, you know, it's an unbalanced game where it seems like some characters were just accidentally made better. But there's just so much that can be done in the game, so much variable that can happen that, you know, you can always find new tech. You can always find new ways that people haven't accounted for to be good with a character. And, like, obviously most of the roster is still kind of, like, you know, hopeless, but the fact that there are still people trying and still doing well with other characters than the main ones that people consider, and, like, Captin Falcon was considered one of the top tier characters early into the game, you know, back in the early 2000s from what I understand. But yeah, hearing that, you know, after more than a fucking decade, after 14 years of this character never being used, to win a major competition, to have somebody show up and fucking do it, is like, wow, there's still possibility, there's still life in this game. And that's what makes it so interesting as an esport that can keep living on. Like, even though it's this ancient game that's, you know, it's never been updated properly in the sense of they've never just made Melee better. You know, they make new Smash games that aren't the same. To think that people are still busting out this fucking GameCube game just because there's so much that can be done with it and it's so much more fun to play than the sequels. It's crazy. And, you know, and there's such a culture around it. And we've also reached a point now where, much like in regular sports, there's enough people who've, like, retired or gotten past their prime that you now have people speculating things like, well, would this have been possible if this guy was still in the game, or if this guy was still as good as he used to be? Like, you know, could he have competed against this other person using this other character? And, like, you know, it reminds me of the way it is in regular sports, where there's always those debates about, like, you know, if this player was still alive, you know, would he be eclipsed? Like, would he even be considered good today? You know, kind of thing. I think it's really interesting that we've reached that point with an esport like this. I mean, I'm sure there's other esports that have, but, you know, there's not a lot of games that have gone on unupdated for, you know, 20 years, and people are still playing the same old version of it and still finding new things about it. I think that's pretty neat. So, yeah, congrats to Wizzrobe and to Captin Falcon fans everywhere. Maybe one day Hugs will do it with Samus. Then I'll really have something to celebrate.